everyone, they are talking about something really crazy. In 2026, the market's going to collapse, or probably at the end of this year, the market's going to collapse. And how many months we got really just to end this year up? Hardly, like what, 1.5 month? Yes. Now, since the market is taking a downturn, everyone is thinking, oh, this is the time probably we can short the market. But again, when they're shorting the market at the problem, let's talk about yesterday. The market, before the market got closed an hour before, what happened? All the stocks just went up. And that's the craziest part when you're going to short the market. Now, how you can really approach the market and take advantage in a very healthy way. I will post the link down in the description, because in that you can come and you can see how we short the market. Short the market and cover, like short one of the beautiful names which are overvalued. So you can take advantage of that. People are making thousands of dollars, but I'm not telling you will come and you will make, and this is only for educational purpose only. That's it. Just I'll post the link down in the description. You can come join and you can just see how we do that, and you can just learn about from there. So, bottom line, what kind of companies are overpriced? Basically, all the companies which are attached, which are dealing with AI, they are overpriced in the stock market. And how you can really differentiate from like companies what are overpriced and companies that are like underpriced, or they're ready to buy for the long term or swing trade, whatever. Now, making this separate from AI or overpriced, it's kind of a little hard work, but we can make it very easier for you. The link is down in the description. You can come and see how we just separate those. We have that. We go the companies on a swing trade basis, on a long-term basis, but also on a daily basis, like buy today, sell today, short today, cover today, like just before, right before the market closes. That is called just the intraday investing. Now, Palantir, Nvidia, AMD, all like Apple, Meta, Amazon, these kind of stocks are overpriced. Like everyone is selling, oh, Palantir, Nvidia, yes, they are purely overpriced. And how you can approach to these kind of companies, to these kind of heavy, overly priced companies? How? There is something what we call is hype. There's a lot of hype running in the stock market, and you can take purely advantage of that. And again, how you can take advantage of that, I'm not telling you have to research and do a lot of stuff. We can take your load and we will just reduce your workload and see how we do that. If you like it, you follow. If you don't like it, that's totally fine. You can just do whatever you like. Now, as you know, as you read the news, Michael Burry, who just shorted the market, housing market back in 2008, and he is now betting against the top AI stocks like Palantir, Nvidia, like they are overpriced. And now he's thinking, or he's betting, let's say he's just very confident enough to bet against the companies that these AI companies, which are overhyped, overpriced, they're going to go down in value. Like if you take in consideration with Nvidia, it's what? Just a week ago, it was sitting just right more than $5 trillion. That's a lot of money in the company. But whereas in Palantir, it was sitting just right shy of $500 billion. Now, taking all these two in consideration, Nvidia, is it overpriced? I think so, yes. It is overpriced for the earnings, what they're posting. Yes, okay, they're probably selling a lot of products. A lot of GPUs, whatever they're selling, they are selling on a very good amount. But on the other hand, Palantir, like their revenue is basically under 10 billion, and their company is worth what? More than $450 billion. That's crazy. So for me, this take, I will purely short this stock. Me personally, I'm not telling you that you have to short, but if you want to see how I do that, the link is down in the description. You can come and see how I really do that. The members in our group, everyone, they just see and they learn and they do everything step by step. Again, you can take advantage from these kind of situations in the market. Like when the market is going down, of course, they'll. Do you know if you're really smart when the market is crashing, you can be a millionaire. Like you can make it easy money, but there is no way something called easy money. Just short the market and boom, you just make some millions of dollars. It's not going to happen that way. Of course, it takes a lot of research, it takes a lot of education, learning, and dedication and discipline and hard work. This is all it takes. You're not going to become a million just overnight. All it takes is approach the right way towards the market. You can never ever time the market. All you can do is you can go with the flow of the market. If the market is going on upper side, of course, you can go with the flow of the market. But if the market is flushing down, you can short the market and take advantage of that, like Michael Burry takes that advantage. Now, of course, you guys might be asking, oh, how to short the market and what are the levels, right? And what numbers can be short and where we have to cover. Now, I will tell you something very clear. Shorting the market is one of the most dangerous things that you can ever approach towards the market, because if the market turns on the opposite direction, your account will just get blown off, and believe me, the market can go infinite. But when you short the market has a stop. Like there's the maximum number of the stock can, or the company can fall is to zero. It doesn't fall even to -1, -0, nothing. It's just zero. But if it going against you, that's pretty dangerous. That's why do a very good amount of research and see and learn about the company, about the earnings and everything, and then approach the market in a healthy way. So we can take your workload off and see how you, and we'll teach you how to research and how to approach the market and what to see in a company, what not to see in a company. We'll show you everything. The link is down in the description. You can come and see how we do that. And probably if you like the method, you can use. If you don't like, that's totally fine. You can just do whatever you want. This is only for educational purpose, only for learning. That's it. Now, guys, is the market going to crash or no? Yes, the market will have a nice downfall. But one thing, what I think, if there is a even small hiccup in the market regarding AI, something doesn't seem right about the AI, a small hiccup can flush down the market 20 to 30% very clear. So what I mean by that, the NASDAQ flushing down 30%. If the NASDAQ flush down 30%, that means the Palantir will loses its value 100%, like 100% sure that it'll lose its value 50%. And even Nvidia the same, even Palantir the same, the Amazon the same, Apple the same. So all these kind of companies which are related to AI are Oracle, which is overhyped, of course, because it's overhyped just because of one thing, of course. The reason is, oh, it made a $500 billion deal with OpenAI. That's the only reason it's just overhyped. Now, all these companies, I'm not telling they are garbage companies. They are quality companies. They are top-notch companies, but all I'm telling, they are just overpriced. I'm not going to probably invest in these overhyped companies. All I'm going to do is I'm going to wait and watch when the market's going to get pulled back. Of course, I'll find the fair price and I'm going to invest in those companies. I'm going to get a certain amount of shares in those companies and be a shareholder in that company. Basically, if you're buying a piece of company, buy at a very fair price. Don't just pay something premium price if the company is not valued to the premium level. So thank you so much for watching. Probably see you in the next video. The link is down in the description, and hopefully you enjoy this information. It's for educational and learning purpose only. Thank you. See you next time.